You see, what Christ have taught now is not about religion. What Krishna have taught is not about religion. It's about becoming a better human being. That's what I said earlier. And how to surrender to God. Did they talk about religion? No, they never talk about religion. Of course, when we follow a certain path in life, which is very important, we have to abide to that path. Like your question said, you're born in a Christian family. What is the precept of a Christian? When you call yourself a Christian, which means you have to become like Christ. Christ-like, that's what Christians stand for. So how is the personality of Christ himself? He's a loving, non-judgmental, free. What did Krishna taught in Bhagavad Gita? It is the same freedom to be who you are. It was never about religion. What we made out of religion afterwards, it's human mind. Because humans want to have control over everything. When the sages, in India, the Vedic sages were giving their knowledge. They were giving their knowledge to humanity. They didn't say that you are different, I will not give you that knowledge. No. They were giving that knowledge to everybody. Vedavyasa, when he compiled it for generation, to compile all this knowledge for generation to profit from that. When Lord Krishna gave the Bhagavad Gita, he spoke not only to Arjun, he spoke for everyone. Because he spoke in a universal way. Because that universality which reside, it's not Hindu, it's not Christian, it's not Islam, it's not anybody. That what reside inside, the universality of the self. This is who you are. And through different teaching, you are come to that point that the Lord God is one. You can call him by so many names, but at the end, he is the Supreme Lord which resides within everything. You go through stages in life also. What you have not understand, life will bring you to another stage where you have to move forward. So it is the same like going to a school. If you sit in one class, you will not learn anything. So you have to move on. And to move on, you have to pass the test. So like that, you may be born in one religion, but yet your Atma have a different programming inside. Your Atma have come for a different purpose. Your Atma have come because your Atma have already evolved, you see, from one tradition to the other. But yet still, due to the law of karma, you still have to go through that until you find what will liberate you. So if you look at it from that point, not from the mind point of view, because the mind point of view will question so many things, but when you look at it from the point of view of the self, you will see that there is no such things. What Christ is teaching, Krishna have taught 3,000 years before that. If you would have read the Bhagavad Gita, you will see everything what Jesus have taught is there. So that knowledge is universal. So it helps you to advance more, deeper in your understanding. So please, I'll ask you, read the Bhagavad Gita and really understand. Don't just read it as a novel. Read and understand. Read it with a commentary that you can really understand from another point of view, from the Guru point of view. Then you can assimilate it to your life itself. And remember that it is the same Lord which have assumed different aspect, And it is within this body, He assumed different duties to bring you to that realization of who you truly